Good morning. It's today's news and Warcraft, seamlessly blending the general inanities of World of Warcraft Classic played on a controller nonetheless. Controller WoW's actually a lot easier than you think, with the horrors of today's news. So as you can see here, we're getting ready to hit the Arathi Elementals. I'm going to get this one going first because I'm going to get my link set up. It takes me a minute because I'm the one being shut. I don't have an entire crew like, say, Midas Touch Network or anything like that. So here we go. So let me get that linky loot up. Off we go. There we go. Alright. Good job. Good job. Good puppy. Wait, why is that there? It should be under posts. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. It was just weird. Okay, so I saw this post from over on Bluesky, and it's from a user called Save Democracy 123. And I wanted to share the post with you, and so of course I said I'm stealing this, and they said please do. So, but I'm stealing it. So, but when we post on Blue Sky, it's there is no reasonable expectation of privacy because most posts are public. If you don't want it to be public, you can make the audience. But in this case, I believe this was a public thread, and I'm just tired of that. I'm tired of those lightning bolts. But here's what he said. Okay, and I wanted to bring this up with you. Joe Biden must declassify all FBI/CIA documents about Trump's relationship with 1. Putin and Russia, 2. MBS Saudis, 3. Jeffrey Epstein, parenthetical thought, Trump's wingman for almost 2 decades, parentheses, 4. Trump and P. Diddy, 5. Trump's theft of top secret documents, and 6. All of the Trump's illegal profits and foreign investments while in office. Now, I'm going to go over each one, okay? And some you may agree with, some you might not. But in any event, here we are. Now, number 1, Putin and Russia. Oh, God, yes. Oh, God, yes. It needs released. It needs released before. It needs released well before. It needs released well before January the 20th. Of course, I know a whole lot of stuff is going to have to be redacted, especially with names. Names do not get released like that because you don't want to have a foreign asset revealed. Right? You never want to have a foreign asset revealed because that could lead to them being, so expect that if that does get released. If not, then okay. Oh, we'll just do some turtle. There we go. I want a food buff anyway. So expect that when that's released. I'm going to go on to number 2. The MBS and the Saudis, of course, yes. Same deal. I would expect some redactions. If there are connections, if they are doing things illegally, it needs to be released. So the people can see it. 3, Jeffrey Epstein. I want to ask, why on earth would that be? Why would that be classified to begin with, right? I mean, why on earth? If any of that's classified, why is it? And the whole... I mean, that would be over-the-top ridiculous use of classification, in my mind. And that's the same thing with Trump and Diddy. If there is a connection, why on earth isn't classified right now? Really? What government asset are we trying to protect? 5, Trump's theft of top secret documents. Of course. The only thing you don't want revealed are what the documents say. You know, as long as you don't slam that out, you can say what the titles are, as long as it doesn't mention your name or put the foreign asset in danger. But yeah, titles of the documents can be released, as long as it doesn't break any kind of confidentiality and put somebody at risk. And 6, the illegal profits and foreign investments, that should be released. Yes, I mean, you signed up for this job, and you signed up to be under a level of public scrutiny. You know, and that's all there is to it. You have that, and that may be a violation of several acts. So, you know, absolutely understand the problems. So now from there, you have no doubt seen, is that iron? Wait, is that iron? Yes, go, run, you're gonna be mine. Sorry, I still need iron, I still need steel. So to my 2 viewers, if you're on here with iron ore, can you send me some? I would appreciate it. And if you came on today, welcome. And I hope you end up playing, or I hope I get to see you sometime in game. Bye-bye. I need to get over here. I forgot to do the combat log. Sorry about that, Chafe. It may be too close to another one. Oh, I hate it when they do that. They're lumped all together. Alright, I don't want to lay down an AoE, because that thing makes me run. Lay down 1. If I need to, I'll run away. See, that's the point where after you interrupt the spellcast, if you were a retry paladin, you would slam down your judgment of command, because it does more damage that way. But it still makes you reliant on either a 1-minute stun or the rando stun from Seal of Justice. You know, either way, it's not really the best of things. Okay, there you go, gotcha. They are stones. Oh. Alright, let's go. Yeah, but in any event, these elementals are just easy to grind on, so we're just going to grind on them. We're getting elemental air to have so far. I may have a couple. Just one. Don't want to be overly dependent on a 1-minute stun. Why on earth? Oh no, I was too far ahead. How dare I? Now, have you seen this report? The reports lately? There are drones in hell, New Jersey. Whoever knew that there was actually a hell, and that the date was in New Jersey. So there were these drones, and they say they're car-sized. And everybody's been weighing in from one side of the from both sides of the aisle, and it kind of creeps people out that you know this is flying over you. And what are they doing, right? You know, what are they doing? But the government, the U.S. government, is saying, don't worry, there's nothing to be concerned about when it comes to these drones. Hold on, I'm getting my drink. I'm getting a drink of my coffee. Hold on just a second, okay? And excuse me, by the way. But people are weighing in on it, and I wanted to at least put in my 2 cents on this. Oh, that one's fine. Yeah. Like, you can just nope and just keep. You can just roll these things. Yeah. But everybody's been weighing in. Everybody on the MAGA right is screaming bloody murder. It's just the expression. Sorry, YouTube. But they're screaming and whining about this one because they believe it's somehow Joe Biden's fault, because, you know, everything's Joe Biden's fault right now. It buffed. It buffed. It's weird now. I thought it was happy. I thought it would say something weird, right? But on the drone thing, because our federal government is not concerned, because so it means either one of two things. Either it's ours, you know, it may be a United States asset, or it's a foreign asset, and nobody is willing to say anything about it. Okay? I mean, it's obviously not aliens. If you're saying aliens, you're just stupid. I joke about it. You just go UFO, 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 but I am not being serious. Good heavens, no. But it has to be one of those two things, right? Because if they knew what it was, and it wasn't a point about our national security, I know it's still not much. I can also stun you on a 1 minute cooldown. I can even flash a light if I wanted to. Let me wait a second for Holy Light to come back up, because that is, unfortunately, that's my go-to heal. And really what I should do instead of Kings is just seal a mana it, but the return isn't, I mean, the constant return is worth it, but in the heat of battle, is that worth the investment, or is that worth somebody just casually giving it to you, right? If I lazy Paladin, I can just let Spirit handle it. Oh, my lizard still. The lizard doesn't come back. These elementals have. Oh, there he is. Come over here a minute. So, yeah, I mean, the obvious stupid solution, aliens did it is not there. Okay, it's just not happening. But the curiosity factor has got me going wild on this. What could those be? They're not, I don't believe they're civilian drones at all, because of the size factor involved. It is some kind of aircraft. And I'm curious for what it is. Yeah. Oh, that's my auctions. I wonder if they sold or not. Why don't we go find out? And the nearest mailbox is Hillsbrad. So why don't we not go there? And I'm getting distracted, you know. Why don't we go up that way? Yeah, let's go up this way and we'll deal with these elementals for a while. Right, let's see what the watery people do. Or whichever elementals are up there. They may be earthy people. I don't know. I don't know. Does it really matter? They're just elementals. They don't stand a chance, because I can outwit and outlast you. Because I have 2 magic eye winds. And in the meantime, I don't pick up 2 frosted lucky lizards. Just like that. And get a quick little bit of XP. Maybe some Strider. So, multi-tank. Now, you see how I switched targets? I used to have an add-on called Auto Mark Target. Do you remember that one? And I would have a whole lot of buttons. I had my macros mapped to it, too. And my judgment macros. And oh, I forgot. I'm going to have to actually click it. There we go. And this is And this is my farm, so I'm okay to just plow through it. But yeah, and I would have everything mapped to auto mark. Yep. So it would skull the target. And of course, everybody knows the skull target is the one you get. You know, that's first priority. That's the one that's got your tank's attention. So it just made sense to slap that mark on there, and auto mark target did that. Now, and going back to the drone story one last time before I just lose myself in Warcraft for the rest of our little session on these elementals. You know, my bet is it is some kind of a government asset. It's what makes the most sense. It absolutely makes the most sense to me, because it's too big to be a civilian, and aliens did it is just dumb. So my option here is it is some kind of a government asset. Not sure what, not sure who. It's not been released. So, oh, they're watery. Okay. Here, water. Hey, get back here. Oh. Well, I'm just going to grab this before it's too late. Curse you, mage. Let's see what these guys do. I'm just curious. Oh, they just smack you. I can outlast that. Ah! No, what I can't do is count my own stupidity. Yeah, it's just going to be curious when all the information gets released and we find out just whose asset those really have been. I'm willing to bet it's a U.S. asset, because if it was a foreign, they would have been down. And they absolutely would have been down. And freeze me all you want, it doesn't change the facts. But I am not staying there, because there's a mage farmer, and I am just not going to go do this. No, just no. Anytime those mage farmers come around, it's just not worth it. So let's hug the wall, and we will head over. Why don't we try maybe run to the fires? Yes. We'll see if there's a mage bot over at Mage Farmer. Sorry. They're not all bots. They're not all bots, but they certainly act. And that is not me being offensive. That is just me saying the facts of the day. They know the mage bot farmers exist. And I just don't know if Blizzard does anything about it or not. So, like I said, we're on our way. We're going to run across the map here. We'll priest our way through this. Combat. Because you know how to do it. Ooh, but there is a mining node. I think it's a mithril. Okay. Let's just round up these two. Now, positioning is a weakness of controller. Wow. Zoom. Do that real fast. They did buff me. Well, how nice of that mage. They weren't a bot. Because bots don't buff. See, that's the difference. If you buff, I'm not going to report you because I don't think you're a bot if you're buff. Now, these two are going to go down real fast. I think that, yeah, I think that is a, won't be 10 of all things. Oh, it was, wasn't it? Oh, nope. Somebody else can have that. I'm past the point of 10. And my main is going to have to do a dead mine clear one day. Actually, Turkeytentia can start doing a dead mine clear at 40, and you run it daily. Oh. Okay, lazy paladin that one. See how close we are to that spot. Pretty close. We're pretty close. And compared to mount speed. So we have 18 seconds more of lazy paladin unless they throw poison on. But really it's a venom. It's not really a poison because spiders aren't poisonous, they are venomous. Alright, I'll reset the clock. That's okay. There you go. Yeah, I should have checked to make sure that wasn't that was an iron ore instead of a tin. So it happens. Now, will that put me in a direct line for it? Yes. Okay, I'm on a direct B line for it. Go ahead and get that frosted lucky lizard on the way. Because, oh, I got 8 of those, 8 meats, 9 eggs, tons of mystery meat. I need to get that mystery stew recipe done. Oops. Well, my buffalo's going anyway, so might as well reset the clock. And then you just lazy paladin and down. You're not in danger with green mob. But yeah, as soon as you get your good plate set going, you run the dead mines daily, and you are tanking it. And it's not consecrating law; it's just getting her going, because every block will have a blessing of sanctuary on it. Wow, I couldn't remember that. Sorry. I had an old person moment. I'm not that old. So we're just running over here to the next set with 1.5 bars left. I don't care about these syndicate clowns. Oh, I didn't aggro that frosted lucky lizard. That's always good too. We're almost there. It's the last drink of coffee. Now I'm going to have to clean that out for my better half. Because a clean house is a happy husband, and guess what? You want happy husbands. No, I love him to death, and he loves me too. So we're a team, and we say that all the time. We are a team, and we act like a team, and we're good. That's how we have managed all these years. I'm good. See, these ones don't have a mana bar. They're going to be smudged. But we are going to burn the judgment every single time it's up, because it's not like a mob. And you see what starts to happen if you don't. But you always fire that off. You have 70% pushback reduction in this spec. I'll show you my spec in a minute, because once I level, I'm going to spend that point bam immediately. But I'm also going to have to go train. I can check on that. I'm a poor paladin. I'm not good at that. I spent money, and I shouldn't have. I should not have at all. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Spirit will handle that. Spirit will handle mana bar. Now, when you rebuff, sometimes Spirit just handles it all. I showed somebody on Bluesky a picture of my cat, and because he's a tuxedo, and she was talking about shedded hair, and I was like, yep, I have tuxedo, and you can't win. She's right, you just can't win, because they need black fur for the light clothes, and white fur for the dark clothes. Alright, so we're about 1.5 bars away. We should be giving about 400 or 500 XP. I think it's 500 XP. Let me see what it does, because I forgot to check the previous mob. And then we'll do our calculations. I mean, yeah, I will survive it, but it's just me. I'd much rather have, oh, I can just open up a thing doing that. Ooh, that was good. So, alright, wait. 482, okay. Come here, you. I can lazy tower for a minute while doing this. So 400, so 65, 76, that's 11,000. And 11 times 2 is about 22. Let's round it up to 25 mobs. And for this ain't bad. So I screwed up. I am going to go with Wiz. It's just going to make more sense. And this is the one I get. Yeah, I got to sacrifice for this because this is when I get wisdom. I think, isn't 38 when you get blessing? When you get a seal of wisdom, not blessing. Ooh. Once I have blessing of Wiz, life is so great. What did I do? I just sanked myself. What's wrong with me? I moved. Oh, I'm so dumb. Maybe. That's only like 25-ish mobs, and I need elemental fall. I need elemental everything, so these elementals are going to be perfect to grind on my Taylor alts, because they are in need of robes of power. And I know the elemental does not drop it very often. Little clumsy things. I'll go ahead and get the special rock while I'm at it. As long as I don't draw 3 of you. I mean, he's gonna go down. Use that on him. It helps so much. Ooh, that's not cute. Ta-da! Oh yeah, I forgot. I sold those. Oh, I can't believe myself. And no, you don't use lay on hands as a regular heal. No, bad puppy if you do that. How dare you? Yeah, but you see, Seal of Mana is not giving a whole lot of return, as you can see. It's just easier to stop and drink. Or Blessing of Mana, sorry, Blessing. I'm old, cut me some snow. I'm not old. Yeah, you can buy some talent. So if you want to use sync target consecration, you're more than welcome to it. But it's easier to lazy calendar and use your 70% for that damage. So we're going to stay here until we level up. And I'm going to do this as hop on you. Yeah, because you still have to use those no matter what. Come here. Get you with that. Yeah. Gotcha. Then I get number 3, and then I'll get fire. this is my weirdo utility, which contains my go-to heal. Eventually it'll be replaced with a flashlight because it winds up scaling easier. And it's a fast cast instead of a slow cast, and it becomes more efficient, especially when you crit. Now we've got how much left here? Ooh, 9,000. Actually, a bit less. So 9 times 2, 18-ish. Let's fight on the rock. Dancing at the rock. No, that's not how it goes. I know that's not how it goes. I'm a paladin. I do holy stuff. Get it? Yeah. Alright, now we are out of there. But that is the consequence of doing a single target consecrate, is that you could get an add-on. Alrighty, so we need to get a move on here. Sorry, someone messaged me. I showed them what their Christmas present was. You mean it is? Oh, that was the swing. Okay. Now, on your swing, because you have that sort of righteousness tick going on aggro, for your aggro meters. So glancing blows are okay, because even though that is a big part of it, that seal of righteousness keeps snapping and keeps drilling more aggro into the mob. And you want that. You want to drill it. Drill, baby, drill. Alrighty. Oh, we're one far away now. We got about 68, 76. So, times 2 is about 16 to 17 more mobs. And these are good because these are the elemental mobs, and they give elemental. They're going to give me elemental for my tailors, for robes of power. I've hit 2 of them so far. And there's one for my Shadow Priest and one, of course, for Yummy Delish. Yummy Delish is probably going to get the first one, because why that is not a News of Warcraft correspondent. She's just there. I mean, I'll let you know she exists. I don't mind. But the thing with her is she's one that is not going to be a correspondent here. Turkeytentia is, Anan is, and Yummy Delish is for Alliance on, and of course Normal, the mascot. Over on Horde side, it will be Arathi our mascot, Tamal. Oh, I can't remember my warlock over there, but I do have one over there. And, oh yeah, and on Alliance Grumpy Portal. And on Horde Hyacinth the Mage. No, you may not go to one of the other lightsabers. Before you even ask. If you don't understand that reference, go look it up. Oh wait, no, your Generation Alpha, you might not be able to look it up. For those in Generation Alpha, there was this British show, it was a Britcom called Keeping Up Appearances. Go watch it. Go watch it. And it becomes the same plot over and over and over again, which you don't want to binge it. But, oh, goodness, was it entertaining. It still is. It still is. Once in a great while, I still watch that show. Which I know it's boring to level up like this, but sometimes you have to, and sometimes you just have to farm it. I'll never forget once, though, I was on a Blood Elf Warlock, and I Felguard spec'd just because I needed to tank a cat, and I tanked bed mines with him every single day. The first time I did it, I can't believe that I died to ban police at the very end. And I don't know how I did it. I think I made a stupid move somehow. But ever since then, I figured out how to do this. And heal. Yeah, so once I level up, I'm going to show you the whole spec to date. I'm on the rotating tier. Alright, I'm down to... Well, what was the other thing? Oh, vendor. Wait, that's... No, that's the key, right. It must have been that. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, I'm in single digits with that, but I'm going to wait a minute anyway. I may be able to get this in a few, and I just don't know. We're up to 7,000, so 6x2 is 12-ish arena. So 12-ish arena mobs away from leveling up. And figuring out how to get that. Yes. Alright, off we go. There's another one. Whoa, that one hit. That one hit kind of hard. Let's do that. Be on equal footing again. As long as you stay on roughly equal footing with the mob, you're going to win as a paladin because the judgment's going to back down. Or if you're multi-mobbing, constellation's going to everything else and going out and you outwit and outlast, and that's how you play it. It's not a straight up warrior where you try to just damage the thing until it goes away. Why did I do that? I have to eat again. And Spirit will take care of that. Alrighty, how many are left? 624, okay, 77. 70 minus 4. These levels are such mana-starved levels. Unless you intentionally stack Spirit so that one tick gives you a whole lot of mana, but then you wind up on a losing edge because it's using it actually behooves you more to stack a bit of strength, and because it just makes it way easier. Later on, you wind up stacking spell and you become a spell tank. Work. I have 25 heals per second, but that's because I'm using 25. See? Now, I'm going to have to lazy this one for just a second. And it's only because I want to get a good amount of mana bar, and I put that out, and we're good to go. Aha. Then we'll take a drink. And Spirit will take care of the rest of the health bar. See? I might have been able to have Spirit Regen just do the whole thing and just drink, but if I can fire off the heal to make my life easier, I'm going to fire off the heal to make my life easier. I don't have a lot of victory I think this is going to be a harsh one. Celebration of love. So I have got to sacrifice to get Wiz. Because without Wiz, you can't really multiply this as effectively. Sorry, I'm not enunciating very well. You can with light, don't get me wrong. But I found wisdom to be a whole lot more effective because you've got that, because you get your blue rage back. You're always at the mercy of blue rage. And in vanilla, it is heavily inferior to red rage. It just is. But you make it work. And if you can make it work, make it work. Even if it's just Greater Blessing the King spam on your 200,000 warriors. I'm going to lazy that one. It's always a risky thing when you start drinking. About eight mobs. That isn't bad. 8 more mobs. I tried to sell some gems yesterday, and I hope they got purchased. If you see them buy, you see stuff from me, buy it. You're supporting me in a way. You are supporting me. All right, here we go. And oops, there we are. So let's get some more fiery elementals out of the way. Oh, and off we go. Yeah, the spec I use is a fairly idiot-proof spec, which is good for me because I maybe sometimes make horrible mistakes. Like, you know, not putting screen for it. Just looking at a news article and then suddenly I'm a ghost. And like I said, as soon as I level up here, we're going to go and show the spec to get because we've spent 11 so far in Holy. You probably know which 11 it is because I revealed what the spec is and just what we're doing. You see, we're at 73, 456, which is 6 months. That is greatly enough to take. If you want to delay some time in this, you just wait until you're able to fire off a holy fight. And then just refresh your seal as necessary. I did wait just a bit. Now I am going to fire one off. Ooh, good. You see the small upticks that are happening there because it's here right here. But I have found the joys of sealed wisdom. And I just want the keys to the kingdom again. We're so close, and I have to stop for mana. Wish I could get more blue rage at level 37. Perhaps. It's a 38. Okay. But no, for the threat, you can go bomb with Crusader because that's the only Libram that seems to be on the auction house is the one that increases its components. And I think I'm up to like an absurd amount of plus holding now when I break that down. It's a pretty good amount and allows you to effectively do things. Because what Crusader does when you judge is it basically gives you extra plus holy spell against the mob. Come here, you. Burn that on. Why did I always renew that? Because I've had people pull off of me and make me set the mob, and then I've had a lot of jerks over my lifetime. Okay, that's why I interact with the way that I do. It's just the natural consequence of having jerks around. Yay. So we've got, what, 2,000 left, so about 4 more of these silly heads, and then we are going to go onward and see how to get what I need to get. We're going to hope for the best. We hope they're sold. I put enough shadow drums up on the auction house for an army of alls. Oh no, you died. I'll resist all level difference. That's the only way holy resist works. Is just by level differences. They get a built-in level of resistance, basically, because they're a higher level than me. Every level basically gives X amount of resist all, okay, and that's why in the combat log it shows holy resistance. It's not because it exists, per se. The only way it does is by level difference. Example, I can do this. I'm gonna go ahead and just burn that one too, just because I forgot myself. I forgot my Siamese cat companion. Oh, I can't yet, but Spirit will take care of it. Actually, nah, I'm in single digits on that. I'll just rebuff. Because I've got more than enough. And see, I've got all that steel. I don't have anything to spend it on. Oh yeah, I've got some stuff to sell, but not nearly enough. Alright, go. Will you be it? See, am I 500 away? I thought this would do it. Oops. No, I'll do it. And I'll do this on target consecrate because the earth is not shaking. I don't think anyone's coming. Just once. See, that's the risk. First time use your big heal. That's the risk of using your big heal instead of your small heal. It was worth a try. Let's just say curious now. I could do a discovery and make it. Oh, well. We'll get one more elemental. I haven't gotten any elemental out of this. So, you know what sort of things? I know that. Alright, so we are going to get out of here. Then I'll show you the talent spec, and then I'll sacrifice off camera to hopefully get Seal of Wisdom today. Alright, so let's get out. Let's see if my auction's sold, because I know going on. Nope, they expired. Oh. Uh-huh. Is there anything the innkeepers did? No. Not this time. That's Halloween they do that, right? Okay, so let's get to spec. Boink. Spec and talents. Now, let me show you where I'm at so far. That's my holy one. Okay. And you can always pause. I'm on my way to get Sanctuary, and this is the rotating tier. Okay? The cheap method used right there. Okay, so I'm going to end today. So for today's news in Warcraft, this is Turkeytentia.